What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Reviews on Anything. My name is Peter and today we're having a look at the HIIT Bottle. It is a bottle that promises to be your all-in-one lifestyle bottle, from drinking tea, making infused fruit water or drinking your protein shake on the go. This bottle claims to do it all. It is stainless steel vacuum insulated, so it'll keep your drink warm and cold. And it promises to be, you know, the jack of all trades when it comes to nutrition and hydration on the go. We're going to take a closer look. I'll show you all the ins and outs of this bottle because there's quite a lot going on, and then we're going to see if it is actually any good for your lifestyle. Alright, so here we are up close with the HIIT bottle, or at least the HIIT bottles in the packaging. As you can see, I got the black and the white version, both sort of in a matte finish. And you can see that the packaging is nicely matching, which I think is pretty cool. It shows a bit of extra effort. Now these come in slightly larger boxes, obviously for shipping, that also include an infuser that we'll have a look at in a minute. So I'll show you around the white one because it just looks nicer on camera with this sort of panda scheme. Starting with the HIIT Bottle logo here on the front, which is not painted on, and I think it's actually the metal of the actual bottle that they painted around. So that looks pretty cool and feels really premium. The whole thing feels premium. By the way, it's nice and heavy, obviously, because it is double-walled stainless steel, 18A double-walled stainless steel. So, you know, that's going to put some weight on it, but everything feels chunky, manly even, so you will. So that is nice. It is, by the way, a 24-ounce bottle, which is 709 milliliters for the European market. It is quite large for that size, because right here I have a hydro flask that is 32 ounces. And you can see obviously that the HIIT bottle is quite a lot bigger. I have to say though, because it tapers here on the bottom and this hydro flask doesn't. But it is a big bottle anyway. Now let's start from the top. We got the lid with HIIT Bottle in there as well. And as you can see, hopefully, there is a hole here that goes straight through, so you can even put some kind of cord around there if you want. It also has an extra carry cord here on the side. It has a locking mechanism. Hope you can see that here on camera as well. Lock and unlock, so you actually have to twist it in order to open it, which makes it, according to HIIT Bottle, leak proof. And in practice, that does indeed work that way. As long as you remember that you have to lock it, all should be well. I'll unscrew the lid for you so it's a bit easier to see on camera. So here we have the lid with the drinking opening. There is no air hole or venting hole or whatever you might call that. So you do have to, you can't really sort of suck on it, which is not an issue because the opening is nice and large. So you should be fine there. You can already tell that here on the bottom there is an, not really sure if you call this an infuser as well, but at least it's an area where you can put anything, tea leaves, fruit leaves, strawberries, mint, whatever you really want. You can put it in here, close it off with this little sieve kind of lid, like that, and then you can just screw it here on the bottom of the lid to infuse your water or whatever you might be drinking. The same thing goes for the other infuser in the small box that I talked about earlier. Same system. This is sort of porous mesh, so you can imagine putting tea leaves or something in here. And it's the same system with a little extra strainer that you click in, and then you can screw it on the bottom of the lid, like so. Which is actually quite nice. It stays in place, and because it has that sort of little sieve on the top, you're not going to get any nastiness in your mouth through the mouthpiece, and it is all nice and contained in the infuser, which makes a lot of sense. And that also sort of aims a bit more at the purpose of this bottle. Now, in a lot of the Kickstarter promotion material, but also on the website, it is sort of presented as a bottle for a sports enthusiast or active lifestyle, so protein shakes and so on. But you can obviously tell that these fruit infuser and the tea infuser aim more towards a lifestyle kind of bottle. You can imagine drinking your tea from Tibet in your Swiss mountain water. You know, it's all very hipster, and sort of the industrial design also speaks to that a little bit. But it certainly does work with protein shakes as well, no worries. It is on the one hand a bit unfocused, but on the other hand it's nice that you have a lot of options with this, that it's not solely contained to protein shakes or only for tea. Both will work, by the way, because it is a hot and cold, since it's a vacuum a double-walled insulated kind of design. So they claim 6 hours for hot beverages and 10 hours for cold beverages, which are just numbers, because in real life that's going to depend on so many factors. You know, how warm you put it in, how cold you put it in, if there's ice in it, how much you drink out of it and how long that takes and so on. Overall though, it does a pretty good job in keeping your drink on temperature. So, you know, no worries there. You're definitely gonna get through your commute or anything with this bottle and keep your drink intact. But obviously, as you start changing those variables, those times will vary quite a lot. Speaking of commutes, by the way, they do claim that it fits in your cup holder in the car. Not the case with my car, to be honest, and I haven't really had any luck with cars so far. It is quite large, so you know you're gonna have to have quite large cup holders for this to fit. But thanks to the tapered design, it does, you know, have the potential to fit in a cup holder, but certainly not in mine. Now inside there's nothing to see, as you probably already noticed. It is you know, stainless steel, looks awesome, looks very sleek. This is actually very nice when it comes to protein shakes. It's easy to wash, easy to keep clean, and easy to keep any sort of dirty odors that are usually associated with protein shakes out of the way. It even has, you can probably not see that on camera, but it has a line for where you can fill it up to the max, which is nice and also important when you're going for very hot drinks, obviously, that you don't overfill it. It is not dishwasher safe, by the way, so definitely hand wash only if you want to keep it in good shape. And speaking of good shape, obviously this pristine white is very nice right now, but obviously that is going to scratch and scuff over time. For now though, after using it for a couple of days, it is holding up very well. And the same thing goes for the black one that you saw earlier. Overall though, I think this is a great example of how nice a product can be. It is well made, it is high quality everywhere, it feels its quality, and there's little touches like the logo, for example, that make it stand out from your average shaker or water infuser or whatever you want to call this. That said though, it is, you know, obviously much more expensive than your standard plastic protein shaker. It definitely lasts longer, but the question is if you want a protein shaker to last that much longer. For a lifestyle bottle, you know, with infusing your water or your tea, I suppose it works. You know, it is. I'd say it's money well spent because it's a quality product. And if you're into, you know, infusing your water or your tea, then I think this is a solid option, even though it doesn't have a drinking straw like through the lid. Overall though, a nice product, very well done. Kudos to HIIT Bottle for, you know, making such a quality product with the colors available and the options that you have and the flexibilities that you have with this bottle. I think it is a solid purchase. This is Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the HIIT Bottle. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to our channel, that always helps us out a lot. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers!